You walk around at a park, you walk at a shopping center, you go over to all the chains of restaurants, at a shopping complex. And the thing that you observe on the 4th of July is that many people don't wear red, white, and blue. I would estimate as much as over 50% of people today are not wearing red, white, and blue. It's not because they hate America. You hate America so much. They don't hate America. The 50% plus that are not wearing red, white, and blue, they realize that this is not a real freedom, if free and prosperous country. They want to make it better. That's what today is all about. So you ask yourself, what does freedom equate to if the tax code benefits the billionaires and not we the people? What is freedom when you live in a country, God forbid, if you get sick or have a serious injury, tough luck, screw you, you're bankrupt? That's freedom. That's our healthcare system. What's freedom when this country has private prisons lobbying politicians to lock people up and to criminalize certain acts that are nonviolent? Freedom, America, freedom, freedom. What do you call a country when the people that spend the most money in the political system, the billionaire class, are the only ones that have a real say in the government? You call that freedom? You call that freedom when in America you're treated differently based on the skin color of your skin and not based on your merit at all? Take a look at redlining. Take a look at redlining districts and segregating white people from black people. You have a higher chance of getting a mortgage for a house just based on the color of your skin, because they assume that if you're black or Hispanic, that you're not going to pay off the mortgage and you don't have the money to do so. Just take a look at the couple. Black lady, the value of her home doubled when a white man was posing in her place as the guy who is going to go buy the home. We call it freedom when we lock up people for using cannabis. But that's freedom. That's what we celebrate on the 4th of July. We celebrate our freedom, our liberty of bombing countries all across the world just so these military contractors can make a buck. We call that freedom. We call that freedom. Really. It's all a ruse. It's all a ruse for these people to make a ton of money. So when people don't wear red, white, and blue today, it's not because they hate America. When they don't wear red, white, and blue, they realize that this country ain't really fucking free at all. The only freedom that exists is for billionaires to exploit working people. We celebrate our freedom when our friends in Scandinavia work for lower hours at a higher wage. We Americans work for longer hours at lower wages. We call that freedom in America. That's freedom. Less time to spend with their families. They talk about, the family values. Look at the Republicans. Look at the corporate Democrats. They preach family values in this country, but yet we work longer hours at lower wages. We don't have time to spend that 1 hour not playing a game, with their kids or whatnot, or just spending some family time, because these 2, 3, 4 hours every week is spent traveling and commuting to work. When you're already stuck at the office for 8, 10 hours, it's an hour there, it's an hour back, and you have no fucking time to spend with the family. It's another day in the battle in the trenches for another day. That's America. Because it's been that way since Reagan. It's been that way since the mid-70s. That's why people are not wearing red, white, and blue on the 4th of July, because this country ain't fucking free at all, unless if you're a billionaire or a sugar daddy or a trust fund baby. It's freedom for those people. It's not freedom for you and me. It's not freedom for we the people. It's not freedom for 90% of this country. It's not freedom when we the people don't have a say in the government, when it's less than 1/1000% that holds all the cards in this political fugazi, because that's what it is. this country ain't really free the way they say that it is because, oh, it's the 4th of July, freedom, yeah, no, freedom, drink beer, eat hot dogs, America, freedom, yeah. Like dumb redneck Trump supporters gonna say, oh, I'm freedom, but he's still stuck on welfare. Look at these people, man. Oh, the 4th of July, America. You don't like it. You criticize America. Go move to another country. I hate America so much. These people don't want to make America better. They're just content with this crap right now. Those are the people. Oh my God, hey, 4th of July, freedom, dude. Yeah, drink the beer, freedom. Hot dogs, yeah, I'm an American. Well, Europe and the rest of the world, they're like, you're a bent backwards country for the wealthy. No wonder why Europeans don't move to America. Look at what we've done. Look at what far-right capitalism has done in Latin America. Look at what the state capitalist regime sponsored by America was all about. It's all about protecting the interests of the top 1%. And these people don't get the benefits of their governments, and that's why they had to move from Latin America to America. This country has a lot of work to achieve true freedom. We got to be guaranteed to right to health care as a human right and as an economic right and not a privilege. Tough luck, screw you. You're on your own, tough luck. But yet, they call that freedom in this country. Billionaires get to give themselves tax cuts, and these politicians get to vote themselves pay raises, and you don't get a pay raise? Oh, we call it freedom. What a hoax, man. What a hoax. Today's going to celebrate the sheep from the people that can think for themselves and are truly awake from this rigged-ass system that this country operates to keep the divide and conquer chaos going on while keeping people struggling and fighting with each other based on their skin or their race or their heritage. And the fact is we're all in this together, and many people don't see it that way. So the divide and conquer game continues. That's what it is. We have a lot more work to do, and I have, this was the first thought today. Was at the mall, was at the shopping places, was that many people are not wearing red, white, and blue. I wonder why. And if you're black and you're not wearing red, white, and blue, I understand why. Because when these people were fighting against the British, they're not fighting for the rights of all people. They're fighting for the rights of privileged, wealthy, land-owning white males. As far as I can tell, poor whites without land and women and minorities, African Americans were considered 3/5 human under the 3/5 compromise in the Constitution. This is what we celebrate today. Did you know that the national anthem uses the N-word? The original version of the national anthem, Francis Scott Key was actually a slave owner in Virginia. The whole national anthem was founded when the British were bombing the White House and near the Potomac, and this national anthem is really just a war cry. I think to keep the national anthem, to get racism out of our national anthem, getting rid of the N-word is not enough. I'd say America the Beautiful should be the real national anthem, because the national anthem was written by a racist and a bigot who used the N-word, who thought, these slaves, these black people are not real people. And so we need to do away with the national anthem. We need to put in America the Beautiful, as far as I can tell. I'm about to ride my bike, because I want to avoid all this hocus pocus with find a parking space and all that. So I just want to ride my bike and go watch the fireworks, and you hear it right now, but if you're a sheep, then, you believe what you want to believe. But if you want to realize that today that the founding fathers were brave men, they were brave men. But also, we have a lot more work to do, that this is not a real free country, that we have a lot of work to do to have real freedom and prosperity in America for all the people and not just the billionaires. And so as far as I can tell, we have a lot of more work to be truly free and prosperous as a people in this country. Otherwise, oligarchy is on its way.